Listen, here's the thing. I think that you and I have very different definitions of what doing research is. Research is not finding a confirmation bias on the internet. Research is done by becoming educated in the scientific method, becoming trained in how to come up with a study and write the data and look at the data and submit it to a peer-reviewed journal and get it published. And that is very different than what I think your definition is. And so I'm going to share a little bit of actual research that was recently published on the HPV vaccine that again shows the importance of getting vaccinated, especially earlier in life. This study followed patients after they were given the HPV vaccine, and their pap smears were followed for years after their vaccination. And so you have a better understanding of what these words mean. We look at cervical changes on a spectrum from normal cervical cells to cervical cancer. So it goes CIN1, CIN2, CIN3, and then cervical cancer. And what the study found was that the people who were vaccinated against HPV had a dramatic decrease in the rate of abnormal cells on their pap smears. Incredibly, the rate of CIN3, which is the most likely to develop into cervical cancer, decreased by 37%. This actual research continues to show the importance of the HPV vaccine in both young girls and boys, because not only can HPV cause cervical cancer, but it also can cause head and neck cancers. And I know I'm being a little bit snarky about the doing your own research part. I personally love when people educate themselves and look at different sources and try to decide if this is the best option for themselves. But doing research is not what you are doing when you're only looking for a confirmation bias online. You should look at the actual research published to make an educated decision.